Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Nancy Novak from STAMPINSHOUT.com, and today we're going to do something different. We're going to do a scrapbook page. In fact, we're going to do part 1 today and part 2 later on this week. You'll just have to stay tuned. I'm not sure which day I'm going to be showing it. And then we're going to do a fun card, and we're going to feature a couple of the last chance items. The Be My Valentine stamp set and designer series paper. I want to show you how it can be more than Valentine's. So you're going to see a lot of that this week, a lot of spring and summer inspiration. And we're also going to use the scallop contour dies. Now, I love these dies. What's nice about this die set is it coordinates with all of your stamps. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have a specific stamp that it goes with. It has these great little scalloped frames and a couple of the flowers and this nice little scalloped edge, and it just goes with everything. And I've used it so much, so I'm excited to show you what we're going to make this week. As many of you may know, Close to My Heart is sadly closing its doors. However, Stampin' Up! Has some fantastic plans in store that I think you'll love. They're going to start featuring more scrapbooking projects, which is great news for both makers and the Close to My Heart company itself. So this shift will provide us with more creative opportunities, and it greatly inspired me to go ahead and start scrapbooking. I haven't done it for a long time, so I'm excited to make that change. In addition to my cards, I'm still going to make my cards. In fact, we have a really, really cute card this week. I think you're going to like it. So get ready for even more inspiration and creativity coming your way. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you'll get my latest videos. So let's start with our scrapbook, our first one, part 1. Okay, I'm going to make a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout. So I started off with a piece of black that is 12 by 12, and this was 12 by 12, this white piece, and I just cut off 1/4 of an inch on each side, this side and this side, just 2 sides. So now it's 11.5 by 11.5. So I'm working with the designer series paper called Be Mine, and you have until April 30th if you're interested, or until it's gone. I'm going to post pictures of that designer series paper on my blog. Great big pictures. And also, when we get done with our scrapbook page, I'll have a nice big picture of it also. So make sure you head on back to my blog so you can see all that information. So this paper coordinates with the Sweet Sorbet and Daffodil Delight. So those are going to be the colors that we're going to bring into our scrapbook page. And I went ahead and I cut out 3 layers in that Sweet Sorbet. These 2, I used the scallop contours. That's going to be our layer. And then I also cut a white piece out using the scallop contour layers. And then I have 2 little squares or rectangles of white. And so this is where our photos are going to go. Now, I'm not sharing any photos with my page. I'm only sharing the layout and the theme. So I'm sure you have lots of photos that will fit into this theme. Okay, then I have a piece of that designer series paper that's going to go up here at the top. I have squares that I cut out from that designer series paper, and we're going to kind of lay them down here. And then I have a couple of Daffodil Delight scraps. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stamp some images from the Be My Valentine stamp set, and we're going to create some interest and pretty things to put on our scrapbook page. So let me get this out of the way for a second. And I'm going to bring in a scrap of Daffodil Delight and a scrap of Pool Party and a scrap of white. And we're going to go ahead and stamp our bumblebee. So all I'm going to do is bring in my Memento black ink, and I'm going to stamp the stripes of this bumblebee. And then I'm going to go ahead and punch them out. I'm going to cut this down a little bit because I don't need that much. And I'm going to show you a little trick here. So here's my punch, and I don't have anything to hang on to, so I can punch it out easily. So I'm going to bring in a Post-it note, and I'm actually going to put it on this side, and that will be my little handle, and then I can go ahead and stamp out the bee. It'll fit in my punch. Just like that. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and bring in this piece of Pool Party, and we're going to stamp the wings, again in Memento black ink. And I'm going to stamp them down here because that's the part that will fit into my punch easiest. I won't have to waste a lot of paper. Next, I'm going to bring in the little face and the little antenna, and we'll stamp those. And then for the antenna, I'm going to bring in a scrap of white. I'm going to stamp it up here in the corner, and then I'm going to punch it out with a small heart punch, and it will fit right there on our bee. Then I'm going to bring in my glue dots, and I'll attach both the wings and the antenna with this little glue dot. Okay, there's our little bee. Okay, so I'm going to bring this back in, and we're going to go ahead and put together what we know, and then we're going to look at it and see what else we need. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the white pieces to the layer pieces. Okay, so when you're scrapbooking, you want to do a lot of dry fitting first. So you just do the little basics that you know what you want, and you just build from there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and attach our little squares here at the bottom. I'm just going to kind of mishmash them, turn them different ways. I also want to tell you I'm starting something new. So I have a lot of cards that I make, obviously, and now I'm going to start making scrapbook pages. And what I thought I would do is give them away. So the way that will work is for every comment that is on my post for today's project, up until 6 o'clock tomorrow, all the comments that are there, I'm going to take and use them and pull one by random, pull a name by random, and whoever I pick, I will ask you for your email address just so I can go ahead and mail out your card or whatever project it is that I made that day. The way it's going to work is if I get 25 comments, at least 25 comments, then I'm going to go ahead and pick a name at random and go ahead and send them out the project for the day. So I'm starting that right now. So if I get 25 comments or more, I'm going to go ahead and pick someone randomly, and I will contact you, or I will let you know on my next video who the winner is, and you can send me your email address, and I will mail you out the card or the scrapbook page or the project. So I thought that would be fun. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. Okay, then I went ahead earlier and I cut out a couple of bees from that designer series paper. I think I'll attach them like that. Ooh, this one needs to be glued down. Did you catch that I didn't glue that down? You know what? I think I'm going to pop him up on a dimensional. Then I punched out some hearts, the little heart there, and I'm going to put them somewhere. Just decide where I want to put them. So I was going to go ahead and put these little scallops here, but I think I'll do something else, so we'll get to that shortly. I'm going to put my bee up here, and I made these cute little flowers. I'm going to show you how to make these flowers. Aren't they cute? So I'm going to put one flower up here, and I'm going to put another flower over here somewhere. But I also want to get to my theme, my lettering. So let me show you that really quick. Okay, so I went ahead and I cut out using the alphabet dies. And Stampin' Up! Has a couple of alphabet dies. And I will make sure I list them again down below in the description of this video and on my blog. So anyways, I went ahead and I did that. And I cut them out in Daffodil Delight. And then I cut them out again in black. And then I'll show you, I kind of layered them. So let me show you what this is going to say. It's going to say Spring's Buzzin'. I saved a couple to show you just how I glued them together. So let me put those together first really quick. I just took a little bit of glue and put a little dab on the bottom layer, which is the black one. And I got rid of some of that excess glue. And then I just kind of attached them. I kind of offset them a little bit. So again, you can use your stamp set for words and then cut them out. Stampin' Up! Has that ephemera set that has a bunch of sayings in it. So you just punch them out and put them on your scrapbook page. So it's going to say Spring's Buzzin'. And then tomorrow's part 2. So I have another bee sentiment for tomorrow. You'll have to wait and see what that one is. Okay, just want to see how this is going to fit on here. Our little bee is going to go up there, and before I do anything else, I want to stamp that little trail that follows the bee. So I'm going to bring in my Memento black ink. I'm going to use that right there. Cute, huh? Okay, I'm going to put a flower up here, a flower over here. Let me show you how to make these flowers. They're so cute. And then we have some embellishments we're going to add too. So let me bring in a scrap of white, and I'm going to bring in the wing stamp and the Memento black ink. And of course, I've got a red flower here. I've got a white flower. You can make them in any color you want. In fact, let's make a yellow one. And we'll make one in Daffodil Delight. That sounds fun. Okay, so I'm kind of looking at my punch, and I know I need to kind of get the paper in like that. So I'm going to start punching right there, and I'm going to punch 4 wings. I'm just going to punch those out. I don't know if I said I was going to punch them or stamp them, but I stamped 4 wings. And then I'm going to punch one more heart, the little tiny heart. And then I'm just going to take just a little bit of a scrap, and I'm just going to glue all these to this scrap piece, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. And then we'll put that little heart right in the middle. And there's your little flower. Aren't they cute? I just think they're adorable. They look so cute on your scrapbook page too. So I'm going to go ahead and glue all these down, and I'm not going to worry about them being straight. It'd be kind of hard to do that. I just want to make them kind of fun and just happy little letters up here that say Spring's Buzzin'. I think that's really cute with the bee paper. So let me glue all those down, and we'll be back and we'll finish up our little scrapbook page. Okay, so I have all of our letters put on there. I'm going to glue the white piece to the black base. I'm going to glue our banner down here. I'm going to pop our bee up on a dimensional, 2 dimensionals. I'm going to put this flower right up there. I'm going to glue it underneath. And then let's see what else. I'm going to put, let's see, I have a yellow flower, I have a red flower. I'm going to pop them both up on dimensionals. So with that being up on a dimensional, you can slide your photo underneath on both of your little photo areas. Then I cut this piece out too of that designer series paper, and I'm going to lay that right at the bottom, right here. So let me glue that on real quick. Okay, now I've got these pretty, what are these? These are the adhesive back hearts and flowers. Now these are also going to be, these are also the last chance products. So these are good until April 30th, or until they last. So they could go out of stock again. So I'm just going to put a few of them here. And I think I'm going to put some of these pink ones down, these pretty pink flowers. I think I'm going to put one more flower over there. I think I'm going to do a petal pink flower. So I'm going to bring the wings back in and my Memento black ink. I'm going to stamp 4 wings. Okay, hard to fit a whole 12 by 12 in my camera here, but there you go. What do you think? You know what? I changed our mind. Let's add one more flower right there. Fills up that space a little bit more. And then we also added 3 little twine black and white bows. So there's part 1 of our first scrapbook page. don't forget to leave me some comments. Once I get to 25 comments, then I'm going to go and randomly pick someone, and then I will send you out a scrapbook page. So again, I think you'll like tomorrow's video. It'll be part 2 of our scrapbook page. And until then, don't be shy. Stamp and shout.